reading a lot of comments recently, and a lot of you are asking what scooter you should get, and I'm going to show you my scooter and then of course the Prodigy S8 and compare the two and let you choose which scooter you would want. Now the reason why I have only these two scooters here is because these two are the most popular in the comments. People are telling me, hey, I have your signature deck, your signature wheels, I have your Pro scooter, or other people are saying they have the Prodigy S8, and those who don't have any of them are curious to what you should get. Obviously, I'm going to always recommend my scooter. I love my scooter. When you support me and Envy and of course my signature parts, I always get a kickback. It makes me feel good by seeing more of my parts with my name on it around the world. So yes, that makes me personally feel good. But either way, if you're supporting Envy, you're supporting us, you're helping us the whole way. Which is why I won't make the decision for you. I'm gonna go through each scooter and compare the parts and let you make your decision. I'm sure by the end of this video, if you don't have one of these scooters, you're going to want to buy one. Before we start the comparison, there is something I want to talk to you about. I am dropping the new Ride NYC line in celebration of Ride NYC 11. I'm gonna be releasing a whole new line that involves new color hoodies, face masks, and scooter chains. If you guys follow the Ride NYC series, you know it's a video series. That's my main focus on this channel. If you haven't seen the most recent video in that series, be sure to check that out at the top. And if you follow myself and Ride NYC on Instagram, you'll know within the next week I'll be dropping the line with all those pieces. Now let's get into the Prodigy S8 and my Pro scooter. Starting at the top, the Envy TPR grips. I run the grips myself. It's on the Envy Prodigy. There's so many other colors as well, so if you guys are interested in these grips, there are some two-tone colors. Be sure to check that out. Right underneath that is going to be the handlebars. Now on this scooter behind me, this is my flatland scooter, I run the Envy thermal bars. I like a T-bar on my flat scooter, so I'm running that, but on my other scooter, I'm running the Envy titanium union bars. I've had the Envy Reapers a while back before the titanium unions were released, and that is the exact same bar that's on the Prodigy S8. It's a 7 series aluminum, which makes it super strong, and it comes on the complete. Remember the previous years they didn't have the aluminum bar, and this year you can get the complete with the Envy Reaper bar, obviously with a little bit of a different design with the Prodigy logo on the down tube. But either way, this is the exact same bar as the Envy Reaper bar. This is the Envy Reaper bar. Underneath that is a double clamp, and then my scooter, I'm going to be running SCS. So on the Envy Prodigy, don't get SCS, which is a good thing for those who want the scooter to be a little lighter. I just like the SCS system based on the convenience. The ICS system on the Envy Prodigy is nearly just as strong. The only difference is that you do have a slit in the bar, but either way, these bars aren't insanely tall. They're not 30 inches tall, which means less torque. These bars will last you a long time. And of course, the fork that's underneath that is the Prodigy fork. Now, I'm running the Declare fork, the new Declare fork, the SCS version. On the Prodigy, you're gonna have the Prodigy fork, which is pretty close to the Declare fork. It has a different look to it. The Declare fork has like a little bit more of a cut into the fork. Either way, both forks, you can run the wider wheels and you can go up to 125 millimeter, even though these have 120s. If you have another wheel and you want to change, you want to put 125s wherever they are, you can put them on these forks. Underneath that, we're gonna have the Gap wheels. These wheels are awesome. I actually love this color more than anything because it has a trans look to it, a really cool feel depending on where the light is hitting the wheel. So if the light is behind the wheel, I don't know if I can show you here, but either way, if the light is behind the wheel, you'll be able to see through it. It's such a trippy look. Obviously on my scooter, I'm going to have my signature wheels. Now, obviously I'm going to always promote my signature wheels just because they have my name on it, and I just think you guys should get them to support me and support Envy. But these wheels were made by Envy and designed by me. These are a two-tone hollow core wheel, so you're gonna have the white and the black, and it's gonna have my name and the city skyline on that, just to show a little bit of that New York steez. And the black and white, I made it that color just because it goes good with everything. I just feel that black and white will never get old. It might not be the most exciting two colors, but at the end of the day, this can match any scooter, any setup, and it just looks good when it rolls. It has that like really cool yin-yang flashing look to it. So if you guys want these wheels, you know what to do. Link in bio. Now for the back, the nylon brake, I'm running the exact same brake on mine. I've had the metal brake that Envy used to make more often a while back on my other scooter, but the nylon brake is just just so good. It doesn't heat up as fast, so your wheel doesn't burn out as much. And also, it just sounds really good because since it's not a full metal brake, there's no rattling. There is a metal sheet underneath the nylon brake, which keeps the strength, because if it was just a solid plastic, it wouldn't last that long. But there is a sheet of metal under that. But the nylon itself, the cartridge that slides into the dropouts of the deck, it just acts as a dampener at the same time. So your scooter always sounds perfect. I love that. So I almost ride the nylon brake on my flat scooter most of the time, even though it's easier to do flat tricks with a metal brake. I just love the sound. It makes my scooter sound dialed, which obviously all my scooters are dialed because of that brake. And right on top of that is going to be the Envy grip tape, plain black grip tape on the Prodigy. And on mine, I'm actually running the Vital grip tape. I'm running the Vital glitter grip tape on mine, but either way, it's still made in the same factory. Both guys make the same grip tape. Both grip tapes perform identically. Either way, it looks good, depending on what you like. That's the grip tape I use. And since we're talking about the bottom of the scooter now, we're gonna go straight to the deck. Now on the Prodigy, the deck is insane. I just don't get how you can make this head tube look like this and it be a scooter out of the box. I was very jealous because I knew the AOC5 was coming out. I was like, man, how the hell are you supposed to keep up with the Prodigy and then have my scooter be worth more than double of the Prodigy? How? Who's gonna buy my scooter? They are different. There's a big difference. So the Prodigy head tube is insane. It has this crazy cutouts in the front and still giving a lot of strength and cutting weight at the exact same time because of all the cutouts. But these designs, this bend, obviously it looks good, but it's designed to keep the deck strong. It's designed so this neck doesn't snap on you. The bottom of the deck has a cool design as well, and obviously these scooters come in all different colors. This is the oil slick one that I have in my hand right now. Now for the deck on my scooter, obviously it's going to be my signature deck. This is my flat scooter, so this one's cut up a little bit for flat land. Don't do this unless you want your scooter to break. I just ride flat with this because I need a little bit more room for my feet when I'm using the pegs and doing tricks. But this is the bottom of the deck, has that NYC skyline, the Manhattan Hedge, this famous street, famous once a year sunset that I've never actually been to in person. I've been to the street, I just never been to that sunset. That's the bottom of the deck, just me pushing through traffic and with the holographic color. I love the color of this freaking deck so much. I was so excited that we nailed this color. I was just thinking holographic for so long, but I just couldn't think of a way to get it to be holographic. But the holographic deck looks awesome at night, kind of just black, and then when the light hits it, it just looks insane. This deck also comes in two sizes, a smaller size and a bigger size, depending on what you ride. You can pick the size of the deck that you want depending on how you ride. I have a smaller size that I use for flat land just because I need my scooter to move faster. But then I have the other scooter has the longer deck, which is 21. On that scooter, it's for all my street tricks, all my park tricks. It's a little more length and width, a little more pop and control. Again, depending on what you like. Now, both scooters are awesome. The Prodigy is insane. It's crazy. It can keep up with my scooter, no problem. I'm gonna say that, I'm gonna be honest, no problem to keep up with my scooter. Depending on what you like, colors, aesthetics, height, dimensions, how custom you want your scooter to be. If you don't want that complete, you wanna build your own, obviously you can get my signature parts and you put whatever parts you want in it. But you can also do that with the Prodigy. I've seen some people buy the Prodigy and then get my wheels and put it on there and change it up, and then you have spare wheels, and it's endless. You can do whatever you want. Both scooters are made by Envy. You have the support no matter which one you're buying. I would love to see what you guys are interested in. Let me know in the comments below, what would you rather have? And be realistic. Don't say, oh, I'd rather have the more expensive one. Be realistic based on your situation, where you're from, how much money you have saved up. What do you think is worth it? Would you rather have my scooter that I think is around shy of $600 versus the Prodigy being $199? Let me know in the comments below. Either way, I'm interested to what scooter interests you more than anything in a realistic approach. Now that we're done with that, I'm gonna get 5 tricks on my scooter just to finish up the day. Hope you enjoyed the comparison between that. I feel like it was just something I had to talk about based on all the comments I've been seeing on my channel. And yes, I read them all. It's tough for me to reply to all of them because I have so many platforms to reply to all of them, but I do read them all. Don't be intimidated to comment. Please comment. I love seeing it.